Guys, so this is opening 019. The 19th opening that I'm going to share today with you is the Tama Plaza opening. So basically, I have no idea why this opening is called that way, but it's recognized and named that way in the Othello Quest application. So if you do know, feel free to leave a comment below and just explain why. Or even if you have a guess, that's fine. So let's just jump right into the sequence for this opening. You actually start off with f5, d6, c3, d3, c4, f4, and then followed by f6, f3, e6, e7, and finally with f7 that basically kickstart the Tama Plaza opening. So even though it's indicating as a -3 for black, I think the actual rating is probably -2 for perfect play. I'm not exactly too sure about this opening, but just to highlight, this opening is actually largely used by one of the top online players who is Umigame. So that's UMIGAME_P. So if you go to the Othello Quest app and you go to the 5-minute ranking, you would easily find him in the first page. So he is none other than Yasushi Nagano from Japan, and I think in the 2016 World Championships, he actually did a 13-round preliminary round straight wins, which is probably unheard of, probably within the last 15 years, perhaps, or maybe 10 years. So I think the last time anybody actually came close to doing that with a 13 straight wins is probably Hideshi Tamenori, who is the all-time 7-time world champion. So that also truly reflects how competitive the World Othello Championships have been. You know, nobody can really just stand out there and just dominate the field all the time. But Mr. Yasushi Nagano actually came through, probably with some luck as well, and of course mostly skill. So the pros and cons of this opening is pretty much similar to Logistello in terms of it being very confusing for white, and it's very line control focused. And I think there are many variations for black to actually play through this opening. So on the flip side, of course, there are many sequences to learn. It's a very high risk, and like all openings under compoth branch, it typically leads to very high variance end games. So I think I would definitely recommend this opening for only expert players and above for black. Of course, if you are a beginner or a novice player and you really want to try your hands on this opening that dominated the World Othello Championship 2016 preliminary rounds, by all means go ahead. Yeah. So this is the Tama Plaza opening. And of course, I think it's widely used among the Japanese players. I see it probably show up every now and then within their games, I think pretty often. So yeah, do consider this opening to specialize in, and I'll see you in the next video.